Welcome to FX Options University, recorded live at the International Securities Exchange, the world's largest equity options exchange. Join the industry's top trading professionals as they provide insight and strategies for trading in the currency markets using FX options.
And now, the last but not least, I propose you a live demo from my desktop, and to provide forecast on FX, ISC FX pairs. So what's the next currency move? And I share my desktop to go directly on my technical analysis platform. Okay, well, perfect. Okay, so we will start with the EUI. So the US dollar against the euro. So now it's really very interesting on the US dollar right now, because we have two different ways. Depends the pair you analyze. I mean that on euro dollar, on the EUI, sorry, I'm less bullish than AUX, Australian dollar, CDD, NZD, and Swedish krona, SKA, and British pound, BPX. But I'm still bullish. But it's not my favorite pattern. It's not my favorite configuration now. In opposition with my last webinar, where I prefer to be long on EUI and I was not very hot on the other pairs. So now it's the contrary for me. But if I analyze EUI, so we have still the upside breakout of the former bearish channel. So now the anti-outlook is bullish, the short-term outlook is bullish, and for me, the long-term outlook for me is turning bullish too. So, but in the short term, it's not really a good time to go long on these pairs, but the configuration is still bullish. So the pivot point, the new pivot point, I'm looking for the 100 days moving average. It's a bit, no, it's far away from the last price, so it's not a good pivot point in the short term. I want to put the pivot point on the lower Bollinger Band and the 50-day moving average. It's also an interesting horizontal support. So the pivot point on the EUI will be at 71, but we cannot rule out a slight consolidation before, but target will be at 77.50. And I think that EUI will see again the 80 area. But I think this rise will be progressive. I think we won't see the same step that the last one. I think we will see a sideways trading for the next for coming weeks, and then the bullish trend will resume. Okay, but I'm bullish. But it's not my favorite, but I'm still bullish on EUI. The next one is British pound. Ticker symbol is BPX. We have a really interesting pattern, technical pattern on this pair. I think it's really interesting because we have validated a rolling bottom, which I mentioned in my last webinar, and now it's validated. So you can enter a long position. You can buy aggressively the BPX. You can buy options, call options, sorry. I draw you the rounding bottom. Okay, with a key 63 is a really a strong pivot point. I think 63 would contain any downward attempts if the BPX wants to consolidate. So the first target is at 69.50, and the second one is at 73. It's far from the last price, but with this kind of pattern, you can see these targets very quickly, from my view. Okay, so I delete the likely consolidation, and I draw simple arrow directly to the first target at 69.50. So we had a double top in early 2009. The validation has sparked a bearish acceleration. The pair has consolidated in a rounding bottom. Now the pair has validated this rounding bottom, which was a bullish pattern. Sorry. So now the bullish pattern is validated, and the pair should go higher towards 73 before the end of the year, from my view. We will make an update at the next webinar. I saved the file. We will see what happened. Okay. On the Japanese yen, ticker symbol YUK, I had this pair because I think this pair will trade sideways in coming weeks, coming months maybe. The pair is still below a key long-term trend line, but we have a tentative, I want to insist on this word, a tentative reverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish pattern, but it's not validated. So caution on YUK. Okay. The reverse and shoulders. I draw the reverse and shoulder for you. Okay. It's a bit slow, sorry. But I want to show you this pattern. Okay. So this is a reverse head and shoulder. But the recent reaction from 92 is not very positive from my view. So I think it's a fake one. It's a false reverse and the shoulders, and for me, YUK will trade sideways during for coming weeks. So maybe you can try to buy call options on around 87 and take to buy a put around 92.50. So it's not really interesting on YUK. So next.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. Get trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary. Visit www.fxoptions.com. ISE FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.